Good morning, afternoon, or evening. This is Echo with Yoga TX. Thank you for tuning in and showing up on your yoga mats. I am in the south of Italy. You guys always see me in different places in the world. And it is hot here. It is very, very, very hot here. But I'm lucky to be covered by one of the only apparent living olive trees in Salento. And so we have a little bit of shade to practice today at my friend Amita's home, which is called Casa Agape. And agape is a word and a philosophy in Tantric Buddhism around the purest love. Agape means like the purest, most unconditional love that we can experience. And since arriving here the first day and seeing this word painted above her door, it made me think of anicca or anitya in Tantric Buddhism as well, which is impermanence. And this is the biggest practice and study in Tantric Buddhism is this idea of impermanence, and when we're not accepting of that, the suffering that it brings. So today's practice is like every other yoga practice. You are connecting with different parts of the body, different planes of movement. We bring pranayama into the practice. We move through the different planes of the body to stretch and to lengthen and to let go of anything that needs to be let go of. And also I invite in for you, whatever might be coming in your life right now that feels challenging, that feels uncomfortable, to think of this idea of impermanence as everything is moving, like constantly there is a wave in life of movement, and what feels really good right now might feel a little uncomfortable in a few minutes or a few days or a few weeks. And what feels really uncomfortable right now might be one of the greatest treasures for you in the few weeks that come and the years that come. It might be the biggest, pivotal moment for you in your life. So I invite for you to release, this idea of detachment and non-possessiveness, and to enjoy the impermanence of everything. And so when we practice, when things are challenging in the yoga practice, we also let go because we know that we'll move through that plank quicker or we'll move through that lateral stretch quicker, and just breathe and enjoy things in the time, in the moment. So that being said, let's sit up nice and tall. Shut the eyes down. We take moments of mindfulness before coming into our physical practice. Let the eyes be soft behind the closed eyelids, shoulders relaxed, muscles in the forehead and the jaw relaxed. Tranquila, tranquila, tranquila. And slight smile on the face, appreciating the moment that you have to yourself to practice. And tune into the sounds near and far. Notice if they bring you joy and pleasure or irritation and frustration. And let it go. Let your preference go. What is good, what is bad. Let go of the polarity, just be. Let's take an inhale and slowly begin to raise the arms up, nice and slow. On the exhale, draw the hands down through center. Let the thumbs trace from the top of the forehead down to the nose, to the mouth, to the chest. And again, when you're ready, inhale reaches up. And exhale, slowly draw down through center, tracing the face, enjoying this moment of connection to yourself, softness. Last one. Hands down to the heart. I hope you can enjoy a little bit of the music played in the background from our lovely friends here. Let's just take a moment to bring intention into the practice. How can you celebrate anicca, anitya, impermanence today? How can you let life be like that wave, moving through, moving from? And slowly open the eyes, coming into the space. Let's take an inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the back of the head, clasp the fingers, open the heart space, shoulder blades down the back. So slight back bend here, not too much force in the lower back. We want to keep strength in the spine. Open the heart. And a big part of impermanence is this heart expansion, just accepting and inviting in what is. Let's take an inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands down to the knees. Bring the hands to the front of the knees and pull the chest forward. Open the heart, look up. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest, these cat and cow-like movements. Inhale, pull the chest forward, look up, go slowly. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Just like a snake, inhale forward. Exhale slowly inward. Move at your own pace, a few more breaths here. And let your breath move in and out of the nostrils. Ujjayi breath. And begin to find some circular movement. So maybe get the chest involved a little bit, press into the knees. Maybe dip the shoulders down, bend the elbows. Any movement that gets you curious here. Can get the neck involved. And we're just getting curious in the body. You can move in the opposite direction when it feels good. And the big part of impermanence, anicca here, is also finding this childlike quality in life. What is it like to just be a kid exploring their body, exploring the space, breath, movement, without an expectation? Come back to center when you're ready. Let's take an inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to the right, right hand down behind you, left hand on the right knee. Nice and long through the spine. And make sure not to crank the neck back. So we're twisting from the belly, not from the cervical spine. So let this be a nice wringing out for the digestion system. Let's take an inhale, stretch just the right arm up. Exhale, left shoulder to left knee. Right arm reaching up and over. Plug the right hip down, get nice and long through the right side and the laterals. Can find a little pulse here if you'd like with the left shoulder beating down towards the left knee. Let's take an inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to the left, left hand down behind you, right hand on the left knee, nice and long through the spine. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, lean towards the right knee, left arm stretching up and over, maybe finding that pulse of the right shoulder towards the right knee, getting nice and long through the left side. Let's come back through center, inhale up. And exhale, hands down to the earth, come into all fours, so tabletop position. Tabletop, take an inhale, drop the belly down, look forward and up. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest, like a cat. Inhale, belly drops, look forward. And exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale. And exhale. Move at your own pace. But try to go slowly here. Lento, lento, lento. If you want to get some circles involved or sway back to the hips, these kind of slither-in movements, very snake-like, I invite you to be curious in the impermanence of your own physical form. I like this idea. I heard this quote once of, not exploring the entire body. Every inch is kind of like having a mansion and only staying in the closet. So you have this huge home with all these rooms, exploring all the movements, all the ways to enjoy, to feel sensation. Let's take 2 more breaths. On the next exhale, let out a sound. Any sound will do, anything that's stuck in the body. Come back to center. Stretch the arms forward, Anahatasana. We melt the heart down to the earth. Chin or forehead to the earth, hips over the knees. Moving energy through the front line, through the arm lines. This is connected to the lung meridian and grief. So it's a beautiful place when we're feeling a lot of tension in the heart space or we're holding on to any pain, to lengthen the arms, to open the heart. And very slowly, slowly come back up onto the palms. Tuck the toes, press the hips back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. If you want to pedal it out, any movement here, hips from side to side, go for it. And come back into stillness. Palms press into the earth. Feet hip width distance apart. Slight bend in the knees. Keep the left palm planted. Bring the right hand over to the left shin or left ankle, twisting underneath the body. Right hand comes back down, left hand twisting over towards the right ankle, right shin. Left hand back down. Let's walk out into a plank. Stay here. So speaking of an impermanence, this is a strong practice here. So really pressing the palms in, pulling the belly in. Your arms might begin to tremble or shake, but keep your head and feet in line here. So straight line of energy, integrity in the spine. Really engage the core, breathe deeply. And allow yourself to tremble. Allow any weakness to come up. This is okay. The physical form gives us information on where we can strengthen. Let's take a few more breaths. And bring the left hip on top of the right, left arm stretching up. Side plank. So we can stay here. If you need to drop the right knee down to modify, you can, or the left foot behind the right knee for a modification. If you'd like to strengthen this, lift the left leg up. Maybe you take a hold of the left big toe, press it up towards the sky. Maybe not. You might be like, that's crazy. That's completely okay. Whatever feels accessible. Back to plank. Let the arms shake and tremble just a bit. Move to the left side. So you know to modify or amplify. Make this work for you. Whatever you want to feel or sense. Make sure there's integrity here in the left palm pressing down. Keep the hip moving up towards the sky. Wherever you're at, back to plank, and press back downward facing dog. Very, very slowly walk the feet towards the hands. Take your time, little steps. Find a forward fold. You can let the arms hang, or you could take opposite elbows, ragdoll here. Let the neck be loose, shake from side to side. A few more breaths here. Again, you can sound out on the exhale any energy that needs to be released. Let it move through the voice, through the throat. Hands to the earth. Slight bend in the knees. Take an inhale. Slowly roll all the way up to standing. Let the arms hang. Come all the way up very slowly. As you reach the top, shrug the shoulders back, chest open. And a few times, shoulder blades together down the back. And then move the shoulders forward. Last one. Hands alongside the body. Take a moment to ground, feet into the earth, shut the eyes down. Slight bend in the knees. Again, tuning into sounds near and far. Notice if you can feel the heart beating a bit here. Even in these shorter practices, you have an opportunity to really tune in to the heart, to the breath, to the mental obstructions, so what thoughts are in the mind. Are you already thinking about what you want to eat or what you have to do after? Stay present. Inhale, reach up, open the eyes. And exhale, fold. We move into classical Surya Namaskar A. Modifications, few rounds. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, plant the hands. Send the right foot to the back of the mat, right knee to the earth. Reach the arms up, Anjaneyasana. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands to the earth. Press back to plank. Lower halfway, elbows in by the ribs. Inhale forward to the tops of the feet. Open the heart. And exhale, use the core, draw the hips back and up, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up behind you. Exhale, step the right foot through, left knee down, reach the arms up, Anjaneyasana. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands to the earth, step forward, fold. We move to the left side. Inhale, halfway, hands to shins. Exhale, fold. And first we rise. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart, Anjali. Stamastiti, hands alongside the body. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale up halfway, hands to shins, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the hands, send the left foot to the back of the mat, left knee down, reach up, one breath, inhale. Exhale, hands to the earth, press back, plank. Lower halfway or to the knees. Inhale forward for cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot up behind you. Exhale, step the left foot through, right knee down, reach the arms up. And exhale, hands to the earth, step forward, fold. Bring hands to the lower back, make a fist, press the fist up behind you, let the chest drop in. Let something out on the exhale. Let go of the fist. Inhale, reach all the way up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Hands alongside the body. Shut the eyes down again, grounding down with the feet. And again, tuning in to the beating of the heart, the breath. Connection to the earth beneath you, the solidity, being held. Take an inhale, open the eyes, reach up. Come onto the tiptoes, and as you exhale, slowly come forward, hips back, arms reaching forward like you're holding a platter of food. Diving all the way down like you're diving into the water. Bend the knees, stay on the tiptoes, come down to the seat. Rock into boat pose. Whew, it's hot here. So you can keep the knees bent, arms alongside the body. If you need to hug in with the elbows a little bit, if you want to have a little bit of a cheat, you can. Or arms can be alongside the body, or legs straight. Your level of challenge today. And again, open the heart, strong through the core. Nothing lasts forever, so stay with it. A few more rounds of breath. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the feet, take a hold of the shins. Let the forehead drop in. The back of the neck growing long here. And again, come back into boat pose. Find your variation. Strong core, open heart. We're coming to the end of our practice with a bit of strength. So stay with it. Again, nothing is permanent. And deep breaths. Bend the knees, in control, plant the feet, hands to shins, let the head drop in. So coming into this humble space, it's a beautiful posture as well energetically when we're feeling a little bit contracted and needing to retreat into ourselves energetically. Open the heart, last one, come back into Navasana. Nice and strong. We're here a little bit longer. Let your body tremble. And notice when we tremble, we generally want to run away. We want to leave. Can you stay a little bit longer and push your boundaries a little bit for a bit of expansion? Can you stay when you want to leave? Bend the knees, in control, plant the feet, hands to the shins, sigh out, fold in. Peel the chest open, let the knees drop open here. Feet together, and depending on what you want to stretch, can either have your feet further away from the body, getting the inner part of the groin opening, or if you want to come closer with the heels in towards the groin, working on the outer lateral extensions here. So whatever feels best for you. Keep the chest nice and open, take a hold of the big toes. Exhale, slowly fold forward, keep an integrity in the spine. If you begin to round, come up a little bit, correct, and then fold deeper. You might use your elbows to press the knees open wider. And we notice with time, when we go slowly, gravity might naturally begin to bring us closer and closer towards the ground if we don't force ourselves there. So be patient. And slowly peel the chest up. Let's stretch the legs out in front of us, Paschimottanasana. If you've got a very tight back line and any pain in the hips, you might want to get a couch cushion or a prop to bring the hips up, bringing the earth a little bit closer to you. Or just sit up nice and tall, hands alongside the body. A couple of options. Or inhale, reach up. Exhale, slowly fold. When you find your edge and the spine begins to round, just bring your hands alongside the body. And again, with gravity and time, maybe slowly, slowly, we come a little bit lower, and maybe eventually we touch our feet, but maybe not. It's not the goal. More so if your breath is staying easy and you can be with your breath and stay present, this is where we want to be. If you're holding your feet and you're constricting your breath, then you're creating more tension and contraction in the body. So be kind. We learn to be very kind with our impermanent bodies. We don't have them for very long. Let's give 4 more breaths here. Very slowly take your time walking back up. And again, when you're coming out of a posture, notice if you just jump out of it very quickly, can you just come smoothly out? Take a moment of integration, sitting up nice and tall, hands on the knees. Appreciating this moment from the last. And let's find a cross-legged seat, Sukhasana. Just landing in a cross-legged seat, hands resting on the knees, ending where we began. Nice long spine, not too loose, not too rigid. This is what my little Indian teacher used to say, not too loose, not too tight. So just the comfortable amount of assertiveness. And again, listen to the sounds near and far. For me, I've got very quiet whispering cicadas, and the drums playing in the front yard. Maybe you have traffic or children crying or somebody making food in the kitchen, whatever it may be. Just appreciating the beauty of life, even in its chaos and its loudness and its silence, the impermanence of all. Such beauty in the whispering of the wind as well as the traffic in Manhattan. It's all the poetry of impermanence. Tune into your heartbeat and your breath. Lucky are we to have this impermanent existence in this human form that we are wearing. Let's take an inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, sing out, hum out, anything, sigh out, silently, loudly. The impermanent being with a curiosity for life, for pleasure, for all sensation, honors the impermanent being within each of you. May you find grace on your journey and continue to walk with a childlike curiosity. Namaste, bowing to Pachamama. Deep gratitude for our opportunity to practice today. Grazie, grazie, and buongiorno. Have a wonderful day and hope to see you again here next week. Every Monday, I am here. You can find me in all the places. And yes, enjoy your day, your evening, or your afternoon.